What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, TheDryerNewt here, and today I want to talk about mouse control. And I have 4 different mice in front of me right here. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the different kinds of mice that I have. I have the Logitech gpro wireless here. I have the Logitech G502. I have the Razer Viper Ultimate, and then I have the Zowie Davina right here. Don't mind the little grips that I put on the side because this mouse is slippery. But I want to talk about how to train your control over a mouse that you have. Now I have, like I said, 4 different mice, all with different shapes and sizes. And your mouse control is going to be different depending on the type of mouse grip that you have. So when it comes to the gpro wireless, okay, there's a couple ways you can hold this mouse. You can hold it like this, which I personally prefer. This is my standard mouse grip, which is like a claw grip, which I usually use right now. But some people, it's okay to kind of like have a claw grip like this. This is like how I feel comfortable holding this mouse right here, the claw grip like this. And for like the G502, it has a little thumb rest right here. You're going to use this and you're just going to palm it. Your mouse control is going to be different with this mouse than it's going to be with this, or like the Razer Viper, because you're going to, you know, kind of have like this palm rest and you're just going to use it to palm rest. The next thing, the Razer Viper, I hold mine like this because it's so light and it's so easy to maneuver, that I hold it in this way. And then for the Zowie, I hold it the same exact way. This is a little bit bigger mouse. But now that we get the mouse grips out the way and using whatever's comfortable for you, I'm not going to sit here and say that each mouse grip is the best or superior. Each one has its pros and cons, but the way that you grip your mouse is going to determine how much control you have over the mouse. So if you use this grip right here, we're going to put these mice to the side. If you use this grip right here and you're controlling the mouse, you don't have that much movement that you can with the mouse. It's pretty much locked in. And for this grip style, it is really good to have full control with your wrist and coming back and forth. Now you see like how my arm is right here, my elbow is kind of resting a little bit off of the desk right here, but the mouse control that you're going to have when you're doing this is you're going to have a nice smooth tracking and you're going to have nice controlled flicks. Okay, now when it comes to the different mouse grips and how to control each one, say like with my Razer Viper and the grip that I prefer, I hold it like this, and now all of a sudden I have a whole different range of motion when I'm using this. I can go back like this, I can extend forward, I can go back, I can twist my mouse like this if I have to. It's just a whole different range of motion that you have to get used to when holding different mice and different grips. I can go back, like I said, I have a whole different range of motion than I do with the gpro wireless. So my range of motion is really locked in. You have a really fine control. You can kind of move it back and forth. But when it comes to controlling your mouse, you need to understand the limitations that you have when it comes to the range of motion with the mouse. That's the first thing to teach about control. Use a grip style you're comfortable with and stick with it. You can palm grip this and your range of motion is all of a sudden locked to whatever your arm and your wrist can do. Okay, but we're going to be talking about my grip style with the gpro, or not gpro, but the Razer Viper Ultimate. And what this grip style is, it allows me to have my thumb underneath the mouse right here. I kind of like, it overhangs, it kind of overhangs, and when I lay my mouse down, it drops, and then I kind of have like, I would say like my nails and the mouse pad kind of. And what that allows me to do is to flick and control. This grip style, you're utilizing all your hands, or not all your hands, but all your fingers, your wrist and your arm, for a superior range of motion that I think that is going to help out a lot of people. Now this is one of the most toughest grip styles that you can get used to, but it's going to help you out a lot, just because when you're doing this, you can get used to the micro movements that you can do when, like you say, you're tracking somebody over here, and you need to go that little bit extra to your right, or in my case, to your guys' left, my right. You can tilt the mouse like this, or you could tilt the mouse like this. And I find myself doing that a lot. And what you're gonna have to do is you have to go into a game, figure out the correct sensitivity for you, and then just practice the different things that you can do with your mouse. And it's gonna help you out when it comes to gunfights and trying to track, because you know that you're not just locked into this range of motion right here. Or if you need to slightly flick to the right, you could do that. You can do one of these motions and still be able to control the micro adjustments of your mouse. And I highly recommend each and every person go through your grip style and find one that you are comfortable with, and then figure out what you can do with your range of motion. So say if you have the G502, you're gripping it like this, your range of motion isn't that far, so you're limited. So you're going to be using more arm aim and a lot less wrist aim. It's really unnatural. But you're going to be using a lot more arm aim with this grip style than you are going to be using with like the Razer Viper. Or you can be using the gpro and you have like this grip style. You have a lot less range of motion when you're using this grip style. So I highly recommend for beginners or even like players that are veterans of the game, you need to know the limitations you can do with your mouse. And once you find that, you can start tailoring your play style to the type of grip style that you're playing and the aim style that you're trying to achieve. So I hope you guys learned a little bit from this video. Always remember, stay blessed and stay humble, and I have some more videos, aiming tips and tricks coming. Always remember, guys, like I said, stay blessed, stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.